Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come in today and drop another video on my past life series. So this video today, we're going to talk about why you would want to consider past life readings, would want to consider possibly finding someone like my friend Christina, who can access your Akashic records, which she uncovers some of our past lives through the Akashic records, or why you would want to go, or why I would want someone to go through a past life regression therapy session. So, in doing a past life reading or an Akashic Records reading or a past life regression, the benefits of that is for us to access some of our subconscious memories, for us to access some of our blockages that we are going through in life. Some of us might find that it doesn't matter what we do, we just cannot get out of certain blockages or certain slumps. Some of us find that no matter what we do, we just continue to have certain types of relationships, or we go through the same cycles over and over. And what is happening is there are some karmic lessons or some lingering vibes, so to speak, that is affecting the current incarnation. So an example of that, I always tell clients, let's talk about the biggest thing people want to come to root workers for. They want to seek out spiritual work, or they're interested in root work, is money. Why am I always being blocked with our money? Sometimes in a past life, we might make certain vows, or we might deal with our finances a certain way that becomes a karmic debt to us. So when we come into the new incarnation, if we don't figure that out, if we don't settle that lesson, we're going to have issues in our current incarnations when it comes to money. If we don't break certain vows in regards to money, we will have blockages or things that come up in the current life that affects our money. An example of this, let's say a person in the previous life or a previous life made a vow of poverty. They either went to become a priest, or they were monks, or, something where money wasn't prevalent to their well-being. A lot of lives before us, a lot of generations and a lot of centuries before us, we lived in communities where the community provided everything that we need. We had the farmers, we had the growers, we lived on a barter system. So money wasn't the biggest importance to us. Yes, we've lived in societies where we had to pay taxes, or, but there were ways to get what we need and to live that didn't require the physical dime or the physical dollar or the physical act of exchanging money. If I was a doctor and I seen patients, and patients couldn't physically pay me coin, or they can physically pay me paper money, there was a barter system. I'm the doctor, I'm there to heal. So a farmer could have paid me with his first crop, or a maid could have paid me by giving me a service. So we lived on a barter system, so money wasn't that great. So if you're taking a vow of poverty, less so to speak, if you do not break that vow at the end of the life, that vow will linger across all of your lifetimes until you break it. So what does that mean, Bella? Until we break it, or we need to break the vow. If you have made a vow of poverty, you're going to find in your current incarnations that your money is affected very extremely. And it can be affected in one of two ways. You can come into the new incarnation and struggle to make ends meet. And you are now in an incarnation where the physical dollar or the physical money is the root of all evil, but it's also the most important. Without, there's no barter system in society today. You can't go to Target and say, I need to get this stuff, but I'm going to pay you in crop, or I'm going to pay you in oil, or I'm going to pay you in my services. Target like, no, you're going to pay us $35.92, or you're not going to get that crap. Thank you. So what happens is people see that they're struggling, they're living paycheck to paycheck. It doesn't matter what they do, they can't get over the hump. And it's because there is a lingering vibe of the vow of poverty that they made that is affecting their money. And that's something that needs to be dealt with. And that's something that you would want to come and see someone like myself, or someone like my friend Christina, who does the Akashic Records, or someone like my sister, which Tamara, who does natal charts and can look at your house of past life and your house of incarnation and see kind of the issues. So another way that a poverty vow can affect your money is money runs through your hands like water in a basket. You get money, but you don't know how to organize money because money wasn't important to the bulk of your past lives. So you could be someone that always has money, and no matter what, you have this money and you're able to do things, but you don't keep money. Like, you get the money, but the money is just like going through your hands like water. You know, you're not putting the money where it's sustaining you. The money is not there for you to always see. It's like the money comes and then the money goes. You're spending money. You don't put a lot of stock in the physical act of having money. And that's not always great, because you might be an overspender. You might not save when you need to save, and then you find that when you need this fucking money, it's gone because you spent it, because you're not being responsible with the money, because your incarnations have caused you to have this energy about this vow. And so it is those types of things that a past life regression or an Akashic Records reading or a past life reading can uncover for you, to help you clear out some of that blocked energy in order to not deal with that in this incarnation. And you would see, once we uncover that and once we do the work to settle that vibe, or to settle that energy, or to end that vow in all directions of time, your blocks will start to open up for you. So the benefits of going through a past life reading is so you can understand what happened in your past lives, because those energies linger, those lessons linger, those lessons follow you. It follows the soul. It's a part of the soul's makeup. That's why such things as Akashic Records exist, or past life reincarnations exist, or deja vu exist, because we need to figure out how to deal in our lives and how to not accumulate all this karmic debt or accumulate these vows that follow us across incarnations. So the benefits is it removes blockages. It brings you to a higher, it brings you to a higher self of awareness. It connects you with the universe, and you're able to learn the lessons of your past life so you can have a more fulfilling and prosperous and happy incarnation. So that is a little bit, I'm sorry, I get so tongue tied sometimes. That is a little bit of the benefits of why you should really explore your past lives, even if it's out of curiosity, because there's some things that you might not even be aware of. And once that is brought up in your past life reading, or your Akashic Records reading, or your past life readings, you are able to assess that, file that, learn from that, and then move forward. So I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope you guys take advantage of the upcoming full moon in Gemini, and I hope that this has given you a little bit more information on what I do as a past life expert. Have a good day. See you next time.